Greetings, citizens. Justiguy arrived. It's time for the 100-line Last Defense Academy. Going to the cafeteria. Imakako are back, so let us see what chaos is here. Oh, that's a dramatic face. If I was expecting a peaceful morning, those hopes were shattered the moment I got inside the cafeteria.
I told you! I've had enough!
Huh? Kako and Ima, they're actually here today? What's going on? Hey, Kako, what's up? Is something wrong? I can't take it anymore. Always doing what my brother tells me, staying in his room all day. I've had enough of it. Is the twist with them gonna just be that he was fucking weird this whole time and that's it? At this rate, we'll pass the whole 100 days just hiding, not doing anything useful. I don't want that. I want
to fight too, just like everyone else.
You do? Well, it's about time, but hey, better late than never. Of course you can join the team. Let's 86 those invaders and save the world together.
Be so ridiculous. Who gives a rat's ass about the world?
What was that? All of you, do you see what you've done? Are you proud of yourselves? All your ridiculous talk of teamwork and fighting for a greater cause has poisoned my dear sister's mind. Nobody's poisoned me, brother dearest. Why are you always like this? You never let me do anything. You never even call me by my name. Do you have any idea how much I hate that sister dearest stuff? I know you don't want me to get hurt, but I can't go on like this anymore. Everyone is working so hard, putting their lives on the line while we just keep ourselves safe.
You want to be a coward? You can do it alone.
A coward! Sister dearest, why would you say such an awful thing to me?
I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. How much longer is this family drama going to go on? I'm failing asleep over here. Stop it in! They need to work this out between the two of them. Mother dearest, please! For once, just listen to me. Let me do what I want. This is important. Let me fight.
Let me do something that matters. That's all I ask.
Well, this is a surprise. I don't think I've ever heard you speak so forcefully, sister dearest. You're really serious about this, aren't you? I guess there's only one thing for me to do then.
I have to punish you for stepping so far out of line and give you a thorough re-education.
Huh? What? Come along back to our room. You need a stern talking to. Okay, he's surrounded. We're not going to just let this happen. No, please. Come along, sister dearest, do as your brother says. Ima grabbed Kako's hand and started dragging her toward the door, but before he could get there... That's enough! Give it a rest, man! Takemaru stepped in to block their path. I don't care if you are her brother. You got no right to treat Kako like this. If you really love her, shouldn't you respect her opinion a little more? What did you say? What makes you think you have any right to decide what's best for my dear sister?
I have to protect her. From herself, if necessary. Now, get out of my way!
Ima moved too fast for me to follow. One moment he's reaching into his pocket. What the fuck? The next he shoved something sharp and deadly looking into Takemaru's side.
Takemaru!
You piece of shit.
It's your own fault for interfering. I am my dear sister's protector.
No.
Her guiding light. Her everything. Her happiness is my responsibility and mine alone. She is what gives my life meaning.
Does he have earrings? I'm just noticing.
I would do anything to keep her safe. Any act of violence, or cowardice, or cruelty, nothing is too extreme for me.
You think? Oh, okay, I think I know why we introduced the cages. Takemaru fell to the floor, a red puddle spreading out beneath him. No freaking way! Straight up shooting! There's so much blood. Kind of gets you in the mood, doesn't it? Come on, we have to stop the bleeding. We can use the tablecloth. Someone help me tear this strips. What if I touch anything? I don't care. Just please tell me you're not going to let Ima walk out. We all crowded around, doing whatever we could to help our fallen friend. Wait a minute, the culprit escaped! Huh? Kurata was right. While the rest of us were busy tending to Takemaru's injury, Ima had disappeared and he'd taken Kako with him. You idiots! They both forgot we were watching the door! A coward warrior with side face for immediate actions. Just look at all this blood about to start drooling. We can deal with those two later. Right now, Takemaru takes priority. I think he's passed out from losing so much blood. We should get dressed the wounds and get him somewhere we can rest. If the rush we die, we still should try to save him somehow. Damn it, why are you letting... There's what, 10 of you? Oh my god. All right, lower him down gently. Right, all right, Gaku, look at you helping. You're a good guy, Gaku. I'm glad you came around. Once we got him into bed, we thought the hard part was over, but we were wrong. Takemaru's eyes flew open and he immediately tried to get back up. That son of a bitch! Where is he? I'm gonna tear him limb from fucking limb. Stop moving around, you're gonna make it worse. You need rest. This is just a scratch, barely even hurts. You're not fooling anyone, man. He cut you open, of course it hurts. Bringing you back to full health with a Revive-O-Matic's always an option. What do you say? I can make it quick. Don't give me that. Dying in battle's one thing, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna let something like this do me in. Of course. Death isn't something to be treated lightly, even if we do have the option of bringing people back. In that case, you'll have to stay here and rest until your wound's healed. Don't tell me what to do. I can get up just... See, what did I tell you? Damn it. I'll get that little bastard for this. Nobody pulls a knife on Takemaru Yakushiji and gets away with it. You guys hear that? Ima's mine. Don't go passing any vigilante justice until I'm back on my feet. That better not be why we're not going to do anything and let him just have Kako. Yeah, sure. Not like I was about to go after him anyway. I just don't understand. Why would he do something like this to a friend? He was always protective of Kako, but this is taking it to another level. Damn it, all the hell would I get my hands on him? Why did it have to be Takemaru? That shadow things are only going to get worse, though. If it had been anyone else, I wouldn't have cared, but I need Takemaru. He is my rock. We spent the rest of the day tending to Takemaru, forcing me back down. When we tried to get up, eventually he fell asleep, and we finally felt confident leaving alone. It was pretty late by the time I got back to my room, and surely we did not leave Kako with Ima all fucking day. Huh? Say the word times why? I just like that hadn't been there before. Paper scrap? Scrap of paper by the door. How did this get there? Did someone notice someone leaving? Remember what's gone? I picked up the paper and turned it over to find a message on the other side. The handwriting was rough and messy, as if it had been written in a hurry. Please convince my brother to let me fight. Oh, is this? I don't recognize the writing, but given the content, this could only have come from Kako. She must have slipped away from Ima at some point and slid it under my door. She wants me to get Ima to change his mind. That's quite the tall order. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who can be won over with a little argument. Not to mention, if I say the wrong thing, he might stab me too. Okay, I'm kind of frustrated here. This is where we should just break in there, get her away from him. Like, it is not right that we leave them together. I don't care that he's her brother.
You never know. Well then.
Maybe I'll show this if I'm gonna... My 52nd day at last, and I wasn't sorry to see it go. I really don't like that we're just gonna like leave that. I know you need to for the sake of the gameplay and whatever, but like maybe after the common route, this will be something where we could just immediately take action.
Prepare to be ready to get.
I know this time I'm really rubbed the wrong way. Persona does this. What would we have gone this early? Still feeling groggy, I opened up the door and was met with a bright, greedy, cheery smile. Has she been brainwashed? Good morning, Mr. Sumino. Ima! Forgive me for skipping the small talk. I'm going to come right out and ask, are you hiding something from me?
Yeah.
Hiding something? Perhaps I'm just imagining it, but then again, maybe I'm not. Well, which is it? Yes! I wouldn't say I was hiding it from you, but I did find a note from Kako last night. I never actually saw her, though. She probably just slipped it under the door. Does look like my dear sister's handwriting, may I? Without waiting for answer, Ima took the note from me and screwed it into a tight ball. Hey, what are you doing? My dear sister clearly puts a lot of stock in your oratory skills if she thinks they'd work on me. How about we make a deal, Mr. Sumino? Huh? A deal? If you really need more firepower, I don't mind joining the team. What? I do have one condition, though. You have to convince my dear sister not to fight. Convince Kako? She's going through a rebellious phase. No matter what I say, she refuses to see sense. I'd like you to use your talent for talking to people to get her to give up on this silly notion of fighting like the rest of you. If you can do that, I'll gladly put my life on the line instead. You really mean that? Cross my heart. Any Any attempt to put my dear sister on the battlefield is doomed to failure. She's meant to be protected, not a protector. She just needs somebody to convince her that this is for the best. That's where you come in. If you can manage that, I'll do enough fighting for the both of us. Well, do we have a deal? No, fuck you.
Duh?
Don't be like that, Mr. Sumino. Do we have a deal? No! I'm not gonna say yes. No! 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 I'm not! I will stop this game right now if you're gonna make me do this. Fuck you! Game, you have promised me 100 endings and branching paths, and you cannot pull the forced agreement shit on us. At least, like, have him stab us if we say no. Okay? This is very aggravating. Fuck off, fine.
Hey!
Don't be a smartass. Alright, I had a feeling you're not going to take no for an answer anyway. Another astute observation. Thank you for making this so easy, Mr. Sumino. Believe me, you've made the right choice. My dear sister is a lot of things, but a fighter is not one of them. If one of us has to get our hands dirty, it should be me. Anyone can see that. Okay, just so long as you hold up your end of the deal. I've already given you my word. Do I look like a liar to you? Do you want to not? Do I get to answer that one honestly? Yes, that's why I mentioned it. By the way, what if I can't persuade her? What'll you do then? Tut, such a negative attitude. Ill becomes you, Mr. Sumino. If that does happen, though, maybe I'll just break down the door to the defense room and end this war that way. What? So long as my dear sister can live the rest of her life in peace and safety, I don't care what happens to humanity or the planet. If I judge that this war is putting her in undue danger, I won't hesitate to end it by any means necessary. Ima said all this with the same placid smile on his face that he always wore. If I didn't know better, I might have thought he was joking. I did know better, though. Behind that smile, he was dead serious. He would gladly doom humanity if it meant keeping his sister, quote-unquote, safe in his control. This is really fucked up. I don't like where this is going. She really is his entire world. Really, I hope to God at least one branch doesn't let us go along with this. Now that that's settled, you should get to work. If you can't talk her around by the time Mr. Yakushiji recovers, it will only complicate matters.
Hey!
And remind me, whose fault is that? Guilty as charged. Well, good luck. What do you mean? Man. This is really pissing me off. I don't approve of this. My arms are crossed and I'm angry. I really dislike this direction. Whatever. They got me to like Shoma. They got me to like other people. Oh, well, okay, hold on. If he's letting her out, then I guess maybe it's not so bad. Oh, Takumi, did you get the note I wrote you? The one about convincing Ima? Oh, good, you did get it. I wrote it so I could ask for your help without my dear brother finding out. I'm so sorry to trouble you. So, what do you think we'll be able to convince him? Well, I'm still getting all the information I can first. Really? Thank you, Takumi. But are you sure about this? He seems dead set on not letting you fight. Whatever. He's always treating me like a child, telling me sister dearest this and sister dearest that. And after what he did to Takumi... Oh, look at her. She's angry. Yeah, we're going to betray her. We're going to betray her, really? He did cross a line there. It's true. He went to crazy levels to protect you. He's always been like that. He probably will be until the day I die, but I can't live like this. So, what would you want to do if you could live your own life? I want to be a detective. Oh my goodness. Huh? A detective? Yes, just like the person I've always admired. But never mind about me. I'm counting on you, Takumi. Please convince my brother somehow. If I press her any further, she might get suspicious. So Kaku wants her independence so she can become a detective. But is that the only reason? Info about Kako? Yeah, can you tell me what you know about her? Conversations you've had with her or anything like that?
I'm sorry, we don't really talk to Coco very often. I wouldn't want her to catch any airborne particles from a pessimistic fungus like myself.
Haven't you interacted with her at all? Well, come to think of it, when I was starting Takemaru's super intense to hell and back training regimen, Kako did drop in on us. But before she could say anything, Ima showed up and took her back to his room. Maybe she wanted to train with you. She does seem pretty enthusiastic about joining the fight, yet somehow I think she's not a fighter? That's asinine. Takumi, you're an ass. You think so? I thought for sure she came to observe a social oddity on the verge of death dripping with sweat and snot. I'm still curious about what this training involved. No one could have expected as dramatic a transformation as yours. Oh, if that's the case, maybe you'd like this? A tire? What for? Part of the training was having to run while pulling a tire. If you're interested, feel free to use it yourself, Takumi. Don't worry, I've fully disinfected it. My inferiority spores aren't on it anymore. Okay, thanks. I don't plan on doing any training, but maybe I can use this for something, like wrapping Ima in it. Might as well hold on to it. Yabba dabba, yabba doo. Hey Tsubasa, how are you? Oh, you want to know about Kako? I've only been able to talk to her a little every now and then.
Huh?
Anything you can tell me is fine. Well, when I'm tinkering with cars in here, she always has a sparkle in her eyes. And she's really enthusiastic when she asks me about bikes and driving techniques. I think she's into that stuff. I see, thanks, it helps a lot. It's nothing, don't mention it. Hey, by the way, check this out. It's a prototype I just finished. Ta-da! Custom-made motorcycle engine. Pretty sweet, right? I overhauled it in my spare time to relax. I tuned it up so much it's gonna give a real smooth ride from now on. To be honest, I can't tell what's so special about it. But I'm glad you're so happy with the results. Yep, I'm really proud of this one. But this is only a prototype of something Takemaru asked me to do, so I've still got plenty more to work on. A motorcycle engine, huh? Hey, Tsubasa, do you think I could have that prototype? Oh, it's fine with me, but does that mean you're building something, Takumi? Maybe. I don't know if it'll work yet. Thanks for the engine and the info about Kako, too. It really helps. Oh, he's out. Okay.
Bro, I need to see how you're doing.
Hey, Maru, are you okay out here with that injury?
This little scrape's nothing. Kako apologized for it, you know? She ain't so bad. It's that asshole brother of hers that's the problem.
Yeah, it seems like she's getting tired of putting up with him, too.
I thought she was pretty badass speaking up on how she wants to fight.
Yeah, me too.
But that shit stain just had to go screw it up.
Hey, calm down. You'll make the wound worse if you get worked up. By the way, do you know anything about Kako? I'm trying to learn more about her.
Let's see. When I was screwing around with my ride, she came to talk to me. Said she wanted to try driving it, but I shot her down. Can't do that without a license.
Wow, you're surprisingly upstanding about that kind of thing.
Damn right I am. It's against the law.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. You want this thing? A bicycle? Where'd you find this? Out in the ruins. It's worn to shit, but it's still usable.
Bikes ain't so bad, you know? I patrolled the turf on one till I got my license.
Thanks, I'll take it.
Sure, do what you want with it. Smack people with it, cuddle it. Sorry, I think I opened the wound a little. Gotta go back to my room and rest.
Takemaru doesn't seem like he's recovering very well, but maybe I can use this bike for something. Bada bump, bada bump, bada bump, dump, womp womp. Let's see what's going on in the infirmary. You want to know about Kako? Yeah, can you tell me any little details behind? I would if I could, but I don't know very much about her. She and Ima are always together, and he's always cautious whenever I approach them. He really is extremely protective of his sister. What a dirtbag! There must be some reason he is exactly to Kako. That's what I know. I'm sorry it's so very useful. I wish I had more to offer, not so worried about it as well. Yes. Can we at least joke about asking to just tie up Ima? Like, in freaking Danganronpa, they were more careful about Komaeda, and he hadn't... Okay, no, he had tried to kill people by then, but still. What do I know about Kako? Yeah, is there anything you've heard or noticed? Anything at all? Oh, sure, there's plenty. Really? Like what? For starters, she's quite delicate, but she has a lovely frame. I can see the color of her blood through her pale skin. Oh, hold up. Just to be clear, I don't need to know about her insides. In that case, there's nothing much I can tell you. Nothing? Yugamo definitely was the wrong person to ask. That wasn't what I wanted to ask you about chilling Ima. Blah. Collect information on gifts. Alright, whatever. What about you two? Surely you guys have an opinion on this. Kako, why would I suppose you wouldn't. How about you, Koshka? This world-class dumbass. She's known as nothing. You'd simply be wasting time by asking. You haven't even given me a chance to answer. Okay, so what do you know about her? Nothing, naturally. Who gives a damn about those weirdo twins anyhow? All they ever do is hole up in their room. Okay, yeah, but I would think you, who is all about this, would recognize Kako doesn't want to be that way. Kako does want to fight, though. You heard her say, though, right? As if that pampered princess could handle herself in battle. Better that she stays a pathetic shut-in mother to become a burden on us real fighters. You're as harsh as ever. But why wouldn't I be? Even if she got worked up enough to mix it up with the rest of us, she'd be nothing but a nuisance. We don't know that. Look at Shoma. It's rare to hear you go so emotional, Lady Kodama. What's this? Are you trying to impugn my nobility, you simpleton? I'll pluck that ponytail of yours off your head and toss it so far away no one will ever find it. But without this, I would cease to be me. Doesn't seem like I can get any information from these two. It's best to go somewhere else. Alright, let's see what Rat Bastard has to say. Hello, shit stain on the earth. How's it going, Mr. Subito? Please be careful not to let on to my dear sister that you're trying to convince her and not me. I understand, but I need your help too. Your brother and sister, you must have some info about her you can share, right? I'd rather not let a single soul know any private details of my darling sister. But I suppose I have no choice this time. What would you like to know? Well, do you know anything about what she wants right now? That would undeniably be a motorcycle, or more precisely a... Wow, you fucking know and you're not letting her have it? A scooter? Yeah. My father was a detective. Oh my god. I often rode a scooter to work, an old-fashioned one. That made her want one as well. Oh, this is the first I've heard about your father being a detective. Well, he and our mother both passed away from a traffic accident while we were in elementary school. In spite of that, my dear sister has always admired her father's detective work. I see. Ever since our parents died, it's just been the two of us. We ate whatever we could to survive. We begged and even dumpster dived. I've done so many foul things for the sake of money. Weren't there any other adults who could take care of you? Of course we had relatives that said they'd take care of us. But let's just say we've seen no shortness of the dark side of adults like that. What? That's why I decided never to trust anyone. So long as I had my dear sister, that was enough for me. Ima? I don't want my dear sister to see how foul this world truly is. I'm the only one who needs to bear that shame. I'll do whatever it takes for her sake, even if it means licking a stranger's boots. So that's the reason for his strange attachment to Kako. And you, Mr. Sumino, have been tasked with convincing my dear sister not to fight. Please take this assignment seriously. Ima had a lot of good info to offer, and I still don't see why we're not just beating him up and tying him up. I mean, he can't even die. There's literally no reason not to let this... I mean, I think we can agree, even if his heart is quote-unquote in the right place, abusive little bastard get away with this shit. So Kako wants an old-fashioned scooter. I'll have to remember that. To the gift area. Okay, so the thing Kako wants is... that would be under the... Yeah. Well, so old-fashioned would make Kako happy. With all the materials, I'd better head over to the Gift-O-Matic and whip it up right away. A motorcycle with unique chassis. It's compact and easy to ride, and the cute look makes it popular. Not even gonna let us go exploring, huh? Aha! Alright, it's finished! Oh, I just have to give it to Kako and hope it helps convince her. Really? You're a little bitch, Takumi. You're a little bitch. How did it go, Takumi? Were you able to convince my brother? Huh? You're giving me this scooter? It's the same model as the one my father rode. Oh, this is amazing. It's like he's here with me again. I've always wanted a bike like this. Thank you, Takumi. Kako had tears of joy in her eyes. She was undoubtedly thinking about her father. She's bearing her soul like an innocent child. This is my chance to be a dirt rat bastard and convince her. Kako, to tell the truth, there's something you and I need to talk about. We need to talk. It's about you wanting to ride the scooter too. No, it's not that. It's about, Ima, I'm sorry, but I can't help you convince him. But why? You said you'd help me. Because I think... No, what? Why? Why? Are we just lying? I don't want to do this. Can I quit? I'm really pissed. I'm genuinely pissed off, and I'm hoping that is the intent. How could you? Your gift made me so happy.
I only brought it here at my brother's suggestion to convince me.
Yep.
I won't.
That's exactly right.
He told me I had to, so I have no other choice. You know, I thought if you, of all people, could actually get to my brother to let me fight. This is so cruel. It is, I agree. I've had enough. There's nothing else for us to talk about. Darn it, I couldn't convince her. No!
But you only brought it here at my... I won't change my mind. I don't want us to run away from everything like cowards anymore. I want to be part of the team and...
Why won't you say anything?
But you only brought it here at my brother's suggestion.
It's not like that.
Fuck off. Why? Why?
He just controls me however he sees fit. I refuse to give in to him. I'll fight of my own free will.
We're just lying to her.
You're wrong, Kako.
Because Zima told me he'd fight in your place. That's why he asked me to come here. So I could convince you to stay out of danger. But you think someone who just wants to control their system... Yes, actually!
Oh. Anyway, that has nothing to do...
That has. Hey!
He just controls me however he sees fit.
But he does!
He just controls me how I refuse to... Oh.
Oh, there's a skip button, okay.
He just controls me however he sees fit.
You're wrong.
Anyway, it's all just him deciding. I'm his only family, but it's just so... I hate him.
Do you really, though?
I heard about your past from Ema. It's just been you two ever sent your parents away, and your brother just really...
What together? He's been overriding her. God, I hope she doesn't.
We put our lives on the line in this war. We could die at any... I wouldn't want someone I care about getting dragged. You lost your parents, so please, do it for the... You know how much you mean to me.
This sucks.
You need to keep yourself safe. For him.
This is stupid. This is really stupid.
No, I can't do that.
Yay! Because you've just given her all the more reason to fight, right? My dear brother's always putting me first, it's true, and I do appreciate everything he's done for me. But there's another side to this. He means just as much to me as I do to him. That's why I can't just do nothing anymore. I have someone that I want to protect too. If I have to watch my dear brother getting hurt and making enemy in his enemy, all for my sake, I think my heart might break. I don't want to hold him back, I never have. I just want us to support each other as equals. I'm not trying to rebel against it. I mean, you should. I want to fight to protect him, and I'm doing this because I love him. Right? Of course, you have something worth fighting for, just like the rest of us. I understand Kako's feelings all too well. Her desire to fight isn't some passing whim. She's thought everything through, understood the risks, come to the decision that's right for her. And I'm just a dirtbag that was trying to piss on that. Well, God, I'm an asshole. We should go walk into the fire and die. And take Ima with us. But wait, this isn't how it was supposed to go. I was meant to talk her out of fighting.
Oh, dear.
Oh, God.
It looks like you failed in your task, Mr. Sumino.
Seriously, what was that all about? I had such high hopes for you, too. You're the dearest. Hold on a minute, Ima. It's true that I couldn't convince Kako to quit, but maybe you should listen to how she feels about it. That's right, It's okay, sister dearest. I heard the whole thing. You did? Yes, I was here the whole time. I wanted to observe and make sure Mr. Sumino did a good job. So you were spying on us? I thought you were going to trust me with this. It's hard for me to trust anyone when it comes to my idea of the sister's welfare. She's always been stubborn, but I'm still surprised even you couldn't get her, as he says. I guess it just goes to show things always would work out the way you want. I wonder if
this is how it'll feel when you run off and get married someday.
I'm shocked you would allow that. What do you mean? You don't mean to say it, do you? We've never really needed words to understand each other. I'm truly proud of you for growing into such a determined young woman, but at the same time, a little sad that you might not need my help so much anymore. Excuse me while I go cry into my pillow. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my room. It's getting late, sister dearest. Don't stay too long. Ima left, smiling as usual, except the smile was different. It was tinged with a kind of resignation and maybe even loneliness. We are not doing this.
Huh?
Did he just give you his approval? I'm not sure. I've never seen him act like this before. Kako was clearly worried about her brother, and since we didn't have anything more to talk about, I took my leave. As for me, I went back to my room. What the fuck is happening, man? I really don't. This is the quote unquote right.
Soldiers, it's time to hit the.
What's the word? End point, I guess. This is the right thing that she gets to fight, but I don't like how Takumi went about it. I really don't approve of that. Or how the other characters are kind of just letting it happen. I don't approve of that either.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so well then.
I hate that, honestly. When it's like when VNs and games in general kind of do this, where it's like you deny other characters their mobility, their freedoms, just so that you can put everything on your protagonist. And I've liked that this game has at least implied other characters do stuff on the sidelines during their own time. But this one was really frustrating. I failed to persuade Kako to say that. Someone managed to give this game how serious she is about this. So she's going to fight with us in the next defensive battle, right? In that case, what can Ima do? I can't imagine he'll let Kako fight alone. Seriously, why do those two have to be such assholes? I mean, it's really Ima. Somewhat dissatisfied as I grappled with that notion, I decided to check on them in a few days. In a few days! Ding dong, big bong!
Be ready to.
Whatever. Done when I can, prepping. Okay, then how should I spend the day? Yeah, I need a break from this, man. I'm annoyed. I'm genuinely annoyed. I hope it'll work out. I want to have faith in both writers and the team, but God, this one was annoying. So I'm going. I don't know if I'll come back. I didn't do some more. I mean, not to tell you guys, it's not going to matter. Tomorrow will be the next video if there's going to be one, no matter what. I want to just, have it like that. Anyway, until next time, this is going to be farewell.